Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to come here. I decided to come here. Anyhow, I am so happy that you decided to click and watch this video. If you see any changes in my channel, that will be my name. I just needed something that relates to me, and I felt like navigating through adult life is something that really, it just relates to me so well because I am adult. They say that when you enter the age of 18, you are adult. So figuring out the roller coasters of life, the challenges, the difficulties, the perspective, and all of that, like how you react, respond, all of these things, to situations. And I just feel like it's something that relates to me, and yeah, we can talk, we can share experiences. I'm gonna have some of my friends here to just talk about life, to share stuff, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So anyhow, yeah, so we changed the name, and it's what? It's life, right? Okay, so let's just get into the video. Self-confidence. We are gonna talk about confidence, self-confidence, and yeah, I'm just gonna share some few tips with you and hope that it will bless you, because I want to learn, I want to keep growing, and I think most of you guys feels the same way, that you want to grow, you want to be a better version of yourself, and you just want to be a better woman. There are always places that you can grow, there are always things that you can evolve from, and all of that. So I'm gonna share just a few tips with you. And number one tip is, look at what you have already achieved. Generally, look at the things that you have achieved and acknowledge it, let it sink in. One thing that I felt like I was very bad in is like acknowledging that, yeah, you actually did this. You actually went through this without like giving up. One example I would draw is like when I was taking my driver's license, I had a mental breakdown like I don't know, 10 times or something. I would be calling my friends, I'll be like, I can't do this, all that. I was bawling, I was tearing up like in the midst of all that, because I felt so stupid that I can't figure out how to just drive, and that was like a huge moment for me. Now I can sit here and talk about it as if it was that easy, but all the emotion that was attached to that particular time was really heavy. And for me, looking back at it now, I just feel so proud that I achieved that license. I achieved it. I achieved it, and that is a good thing. That is something that I'm proud of now. So list the things down that you have achieved, and it doesn't have to be external things. It can be internal things, like you have achieved the fact that you are much stronger than you used to be. You could have lost your mind over that toxicity situation, over that marriage, over that situation you put yourself in, but you didn't lose your mind. You somehow had the strength to go through it. Let that sit. That is an achievement. That is an achievement internally. That is something that you've overcome, that you overcame, and it's all good. Let that sink in. See how good that feels? Yeah. So, tips number 2 is think of the things that you are good at. Think of the things that you're good at. You know what? Everybody have their own talents. Everybody have the things that they're good at. But what are you good at? What is the one thing or 2 or 3 or 4 things that you can tell yourself, hell, I'm good at this. I'm good at this. And it doesn't have to be externally, it can be internally. For me, I discovered that I have massive strength when it comes to long distance relationship. I didn't know that. But if you tell me, if you no, if you told me that I'll be doing long distance relationships almost my whole life, I would have not like believed you. But now I can see that you actually have this strength, like by God's grace, of course. You have this strength, and you do this with such, even though it's hard, you are going through it. And I can be proud of that and build, like, just boost my confidence on that, because yes, I am doing this and I'm going through this and I have this weird strength from the Lord and I'm doing this. You know what? I am proud, right? Think of the things you're good at. Small things, big things, okay? Make sure you acknowledge them and you praise yourself for that. Praise yourself for that, because there is only one you. And you can praise yourself for that, okay? So think about the things that you're good at. That is tip number 2. Tip number 3 is to set some goals. Set some goals. It's so important that you set some goals for the things that you are looking to change, the things that you are looking to transform. You need to have a goal for that. You need to have like a specific limit time, room for that, so that you know when to evaluate on that. And you know, for me, I think the goal that I have before, I'm using my relationship as an example because I feel like I've grown tremendously in that. Even though it's a long distance relationship, I've grown a lot, and I can have confidence in that because I've grown. I had a very, like, I would say a good amount of anger. I feel like when I'm angry, you can't really talk me down. I wanna get my opinion through. Like, you know, like, I'm not listening to what you're saying. I just want you to hear me, okay? And I can say a lot of stuff without letting my partner talk. You know, it's like, you need to hear me. You need to hear what I'm saying to you. Like, I didn't like really think about the tone I'm using, how I'm communicating, how I'm trying to, you know, let him receive what I'm saying. And I set myself a goal that I really need to know how to master this when I'm talking to him. I'm focusing on the fact that, okay, I do have a problem here. I do have a problem with my anger. And I want to control that. I want to have that in control. And God help me to know how to master this area of my life. And so when I say you should set yourself some goals, it's important. Yours doesn't have to be anger. Yours is maybe a totally different thing. And you need to set a goal for that and know, when am I gonna, okay, maybe a year from now, I'm gonna evaluate on how I've grown and how I am today. And today I can sit here confidently tell you that I don't burst out the way I used to before. I've learned how to, you know, listen, communicate effectively. Like, even from a long distance, it's so important. It's even more important on in the long distance relationships. Like, I feel like he needs to be heard, and I need to, you know, the tone I'm using, all of these stuff. So set some goals. That's all I want to say. Set some goals, okay, and evaluate on that. Give yourself a time frame to evaluate on the goal that you've set for yourself. Okay? So tip number 4, guys, is talk yourself up. Talk yourself up, and this is so important that you talk yourself up. What do you say to yourself? How do you talk to yourself? Like, change your perspective about how you see yourself. And that is going to help you tremendously. Even if you have something you are not fully satisfied with, try and see the good thing that is in that. Try to see, oh, maybe I don't have the good slick hair that these white people have, but what good can I see in that? Okay, I can change hair every 3 months. That's the good thing in that. I can change my hair every 3 months. I can change the style I want, and I can put some lace front wig on if that's what I want. Like, it's the good thing in that. So I think it's how you talk yourself up. Talk yourself up and build your spirit. Build your spirit, okay? Build a spirit. No one can do it for you but yourself. Don't expect to go into a relationship to let him build that for you, because that's what you're gonna do yourself. Talk yourself up until you can't talk yourself up anymore. So guys, this was all that I had for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you do like the content that I put on my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Until next video, until next time I see you right here. Be strong, build yourself up, talk yourself up, yeah. And I will see you next time. Stay blessed. Bye.
Can't ball in a life, man.